Okay, hello everybody and welcome back again. I'm back here with Berkeley. So, hello.
Hello, dude. Welcome to. Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here. My name's Berkeley, as you said, and I represent four states. So we are very lucky to be able to host this awesome Dota 2 Championships in Perth, the big LAN event on our Twitch. Very excited, and thank you guys. Thanks to all who are currently watching, and a big shout out to Silk on the stats. So he's been helping us out for each of these matches, telling you guys everything you need to know about each of the hero choices. So I cannot wait for this next matchup. So this is between Killem and what's the other team?
DKB, but I'm not too sure. DKB, Donkey, no, Donkey King Bar. Yeah, Donkey King Bar. We just saw him before. Yeah.
So this is the lower bracket matchup
Um,
between Donkey King Bar and Killem.
I am actually. I guess. Yeah. I guess.
Cool. So in that case, this is DKB's second chance at sticking out and sticking in this competition. So they're going to want to pull out all of the big guns to come out on top in this matchup.
Yeah, that is actually the losers bracket currently. The schedule moved a bit because they thought like we're not gonna have a too long of a break because they had the games are rather short. They took 1 hour just to be safe because sometimes you can have a 1.5 hour game, so just in case that happens. But it ended earlier, so they could have food earlier, and now everybody's fed and happy. Hopefully.
Everyone's content, got their
Yeah.
stomachs full. Lovely.
And ready for some Dota. I even
Oh
got my
God, I'm
music.
ready for
I'm
Dota
also
all the
happy.
time.
Reserve time.
Give me some Dota 24/7.
Yeah. Sure or not. Actually, the
So
Ember Spirit being picked up now. The previous two games we casted, he was both banned, but this time around he got picked, and we'll see. Ember OP, what do you think? Is Ember Spirit OP as in he's just too good? Or do you think, like, just like the way Ice Rock treats heroes, like he has one particular strength, but he's like really weak on this or that, or what do you think about the hero?
I think he's very strong with as you say, very strong with one particular thing, and that's his AoE or his ability to sort of spam right clicks on everyone. But he's really squishy, and he's got a lot of issues in terms of some of his stats. It's pretty low. So you can take him out and you can focus him quite early in the game and prevent him from getting his farm up. And if Ember Spirit doesn't get farm, he kind of needs 2 to 3 core items before he actually becomes effective. So I think Ember Spirit is not OP at all. I think he's okay to include in the current tournament situation. I think one of the issues right now and why he's so popular is because people haven't quite figured out yet how to combat him. And once people do, and once people know how to shut him down, then he's going to be shut down hard, and people are going to stop actually choosing him.
Yeah, I feel like personally, the way to shut him down, I play him a lot, and the way to shut him down is the same what you do with a Phoenix. You just silence him, and then he just stands there. There's nothing you can do. He just literally, if he hits you, he's pretty much dead because you can hit more than him. And yeah, I feel like silence is really the way to go. Some kind of silence, maybe even Skywrath Mage, because we don't see him all that often anymore. Even though I feel like it's still a pretty good hero, but way too squishy for all damage. Such a glass cannon, really. Skywrath
Oh,
Mage.
for sure. Skywrath is one of the squishiest heroes in the game, and I think that's one of the issues and why he's not picked up. I mean, Ancient Apparition, who's been just picked up now for
DKB.
TKB, they he's really squishy, the same as Skywrath Mage, but he has such a great support
Five seconds
um,
remaining.
or things that he can bring to the team that like he's got the added bonus damage, the magical bonus damage, which it's a lot of damage coming out with the right clicks of all these different heroes, as well as his ulti, which stops any health regen that's going to be popped for up to 17 seconds. So that's
Oh,
immense.
Darkseer. I love that pick. Because, like, the synergy
Yeah.
is really good between all of them if you look at it. Like, Darkseer, First you have the vacuum, then you have the ice blast, then you have the weave, which actually you can't count the weave out, because some people just completely forget about weave and view dazzle as, okay, shallow grave, great skill, don't get me wrong, but weave is such a strong ability, it's so underestimated, I feel. And then of course the
Oh,
Ember
for
Spirit.
sure. I don't know if it's underestimated, but I think that because I think Weave is probably one of the big reasons why he's being picked right now in the current meta because adding that armor, the armor strat right now, armor debuff or armor buff strat is a really popular one right now. And you see lots of people pairing the dazzle with a Slardar or something like that. And just adding the armor debuff. So I think Weave isn't overlooked, but it is definitely an amazingly strong skill. And do you think we're going to be seeing like a mid Magnus or something like that?
I was thinking about it. I didn't want to say it out loud. I really want to see it. It's one of my favorite heroes, actually, if not my favorite hero. Magnus.
Yeah, Magnus has a lot of potential for some great team fights and to watch us especially. I mean, if we see a Magnus pick up, I know that the Twitch viewers are going to be going nuts because we're going to be seeing some huge RPs coming out from DKB.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Unfortunately, I feel like Magnus was I feel like the nerf on Magnus was unnecessary in a way, because I mean, the only strength Magnus currently has, okay, maybe he has two. He can give somebody cleave, which is really strong. He has spammable skills, but the main thing about Magnus always was RPs. And now that it's really hard to pick somebody off solo with your RP, because it does less damage. In I think it was 6.79, the damage was reduced. You really feel that as a Magnus player. Now you need to skewer someone to your tower. You can't really get early game kills with that, and usually that's what you get if you go mids like Queen of Pain. You can get an early kill for sure. With Magnus, you really need a plane dagger. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he's a bit forgotten in a way too.
Yeah, and with the teams really know how to combat him now. They're not going to group, but part of I think the strat for DKB right now is to make sure that they are grouped. Getting a vacuum off means that just suck them in, and then they're going to be ripe for the picking for a nice Magnus Blink RP. I don't know if that's what they're going to be choosing, but I feel like they're going to be getting a mid. I feel like DKB are about to choose their mid, and I think we could be seeing a Magnus. And we saw the Slardar banned out from Killem, so they were thinking that maybe they were going to send DKB was sending Ember Spirit mid, which looks like what they're doing. Faceless Void, okay.
Okay, well, it's still AoE in a way. It's an AoE disable for just one carry. I mean, one carry can pretty much kill the whole enemy team. If it's a brilliant Chronosphere, if you have Battle Fury, you can kill the whole enemy team. And of course, with the Darkseer and the Ancient Apparition setup, pretty much, it's very much. I like it. I really like it, actually.
And you can also Ember Spirit can slide a fist through Chrono, so that's going to be an added extra damage. And he's not going to get stuck in Chrono when he's slide a fisting through.
Yeah, actually, really like their setup. They have one more combo, but it's not in the traditional way. Traditional way is RP, Darkseer, or Tidehunter. One of those combinations. Just like okay. If you get one of those skills off, it's gonna be good. But this is
it's still a big amount of team fight and a big amount of disable. So I cannot wait for this matchup coming out from DKB. But we've kind of ignored Killem's lineup. They've got a Shadow Demon and an Ogre Magi for support. They've got a Slark, which has a huge amount of carry potential, especially snowball carry. Queen of Pain's going to be mid, and with the Aghanim Scepter buff on Queen of Pain. We might even see like 60-second ultis just every minute. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. Then again, Faceless Void can dodge every spell in the game, literally. So I think actually
he has the percentage chance to. Yes. So whether the RNG gods.
In theory, he can dodge every spell. So just maybe it will be like, okay, I'm so gonna get you with my scream, and then it's like, oh, fuck.
Damn it! I needed that.
Well, I'm gonna introduce the Radiant and let you do the Diadem, who doesn't have any team name, unfortunately. Okay, they're all goofing around in the Radiant base. But first off, the Slark is played by KR, lesser than 3. also known as a heart in lead language or whatever. Then on the Shadow Demon is Clado. On the Bristleback is Aki. On the Ogre Magi is Rento, yeah, okay. And then last but not least is Jalvi, lesser than 3 on the Queen of Pain. And
we got a 5-man smoke gank coming out from the Dire for Donkey King Bar. Leading the charge is Sneaks on the Darkseer. Coming up the rear, we have
Special word.
Faceless Void, MY on the Faceless Void. He's got the cool Battle Fury weapon on the Faceless Void. We've got Frost, who's sitting on the Dazzle, Reps on the Ancient Apparition, and lastly, most likely in mid, is Brad G on the Ember Spirit.
Yep. And I really like this ward actually. This is like
Battle begins.
a ward that you don't see that often. Usually you see on the little bush here, but yeah, I think it's gonna be overlooked, that ward. And I could definitely see why you place it there, because usually it's here or here. Here actually.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it should be a little bit more difficult to find, and still gonna stop that pool camp spawning, and making sure that Darkseer doesn't have to go all the way to tower and put himself in harm's way by coming up here towards the tower, and then the rest of the tri lane sitting in wait behind those trees.
Yep. Who do you favor in this matchup? Do you favor any draft? What are your thoughts?
In the laning phase, I feel like Queen of Pain has much stronger laning potential compared to the Ember Spirit. So I feel like Queen of Pain's going to win mid. Looking at the off lane for DKB, Sneaks on the Darkseer. Darkseer is just so hard to gank, especially when he plays really well or really safely, which he's not doing it
all
right
that
now.
thought? Okay, maybe
He hasn't got Surge yet.
Tactical pause, puppy pause from the Ember Spirit. Nah, not really. I don't think so. Oh.
So with the Slark, I don't know why the Slark backed off, because with the right click of him, he might have been able to take down Sneaks, but with only the Shadow Demon and the Ogre Magi, I think Sneaks is actually going to get out of this and be okay, even though he is level 1 and doesn't have Surge yet.
Yeah, thing is his cooldown on his pounce is really high. I mean, comparatively to other spells. At least to his later levels. I don't know what the exact cooldown is, but it's considerably lower than what it currently is. I think, isn't it? Or am I wrong with it? Yeah. Now it's 20 seconds, otherwise it's 8 seconds on max level. So, yeah, maybe then he could have gone in. But Slark going to the top lane. Actually, the whole combat squad is going to the top lane. Bristleback being initiated upon, dropping really low. That debuff, that buff from the Ancient Apparition. Now the Faceless Void might be in trouble. First blood has already been given. Shallow Grave being used on the Faceless Void. Gonna run for his life. One last hit will do it. Shadow Demon gets the kill. Now Slark has to run away a bit. Poison being used. Ogre Magi pursuing, but a nice field that actually hasn't. I don't see it used that much in games really. That field.
Oh,
Really good.
Dazzle finished off the Slark.
What? Did that poison really kill him?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
okay.
Slark completely just disregarded the poison and wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think he just underestimated the amount of damage that was coming out at him from that poison touch.
How much does that do? That doesn't do. Well, actually, yeah, it does do better of damage, yeah. Eredar. I still can't get over Wind Ranger. It just doesn't work. And nah.
Windrunner, Wind Ranger, yeah, I know. Lots of people are very, very sad.
I can get over IO, however, because inputs, outputs, I can get into that. But at least that's how I view it. I don't even know if that's the intention, but I've always been viewing it as that. But yeah, I don't know. Wind Ranger, just stupid.
I think so. It seems like there's a permanent rotation to an aggressive tri-lane for KE or Killem, and so now we've got a Slark with his Ogre Magi and Shadow Demon backup going to be contesting farm with this Faceless Void. Faceless Void getting the better of this hands down. He's sitting at 13 last hits, 13 CS versus Slark's 3. So he's getting the better of this matchup right now. So Faceless Void winning his lane, even though he did give up a death, he managed to get the Bristleback. And now Ember Spirit's actually starting to be able to harass this Queen of Pain in mid. And although Queen of Pain has a little bit is one level ahead of the Ember Spirit.
Well, top lane there might be some action. Okay, no, just gonna jump away. It's gonna be fine. Time lapse. It's a good spell. Also, have you ever seen the clip? I don't know, with some maybe fails of the week or something, where there's a void and he time lapses, and then in the middle of it there's a push hook, and he actually hooks him out of the time lapse. I didn't knew that was possible, but apparently it was.
Oh, you mean the Time Walk?
Time walk. Yeah, time walk. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. I think you definitely can. It doesn't make you immune when you're going through. I think you can be stunned during a time walk. But we will have to check that. There's a lot of action going on.
Slark dropping so quickly. Oh, that buff, it's incredible. Chilling Touch, so much damage. It really, really is a good spell. I think that's one of his main strengths too. Like, it's all about the Ice Blast most of the time, but like, his early game is so good because of the Chilling Touch.
Yeah, I mean, 60 extra damage every hit is massive at this
for
point
every
in the game.
hero. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even for his own hero. That would be like, okay, well, whatever.
And that's why he's so strong in a tri-lane. And why he's probably so popular with this, because his ulti is amazing for team fights, and his Chilling Touch is huge for early game laning phase. So I can definitely see why Ancient Apparition has seen such a massive increase from the before the 6.80 patch.
I feel like there's not gonna be much more aggression out of this. Maybe the mid lane, but I feel like Slark has now learned the lesson. Like, okay, maybe maybe not. Slark now being Void being disrupted. They're all dropping pretty low. Ogamator now has to run for his life. There's gonna be a last hit on him. Now Dazzle dropping really low to use his Shallow Grave on him. Now Slark, oh no, the time lock being hit, and one more time lock not gonna land. But okay, well, didn't learn his lesson apparently. And now the Queen of Pain doesn't have the screen. Actually, she does. If she uses her one charge, I think it's okay. She's gonna get a kill on the Ancient Apparition. That's good.
Bristleback's been forced out of lane, but Darkseer actually managing to deal a hell of a lot of damage to him with the Ion Shell. So now Darkseer actually getting the better of his lane here. So 2 out of 3 lanes so far being won by a Donkey King Bard, DKB.
Okay.
The Queen of Pain, I think, is the only one so far to get the better of her lane. So JV doing quite well. Gonna have to see if it'll be enough to make some room for this Slark.
Yeah, because I mean, Bristleback is a good hero, but in the end, he wears off. I mean, he's gonna be a tank forever, but you're a good tank here too, and eventually, that is initiation on the Dazzle, Vicious Void actually. I don't think they can kill him. It's like, it's so good, like you can't really kill him. Now they're gonna counter initiate. I really actually like their trialing. That's like a really good trialing. They can't really attack. I mean, if they do, they just get counter initiated, and what are you gonna do then?
And Faceless Void is taking 2 skill points in backtrack instead of just the standard 1. So he knows that he's going to be taking a lot of harass from all these heroes. So getting 2 levels and going from 10 to 15% dodge chance is definitely worth it. And I think a really, really good call by MY.
Yep.
Now Sneaks is he's playing it pretty safe. I do wonder why, because he's currently just mano a mano against this Bristleback, and a couple more Ion Shells and Bristleback's going to have to turn around and head home again. He's picked up a Ring of Health, so that should allow him to lane a little bit easier against Darkseer's Ion Shell.
Yeah, I feel like On the other hand, Bristle really just wants to have his Vanguard before he does anything. So, actually, I think that's what he's going for. Do you think he's going for something else? Because I think Vanguard's pretty standard on Bristleback nowadays.
Yeah, Vanguard is very, very standard. Ember Spirit coming in for gank on the...
Oh my.
Oh,
Haste through.
the Bristleback.
Uh-oh.
Smashing down. There's that vacuum to finish it off. Make sure that he doesn't steal the kill and get some good farm for Brad G on that Ember Spirit. So great kill coming out. Now JV has moved out of mid and she is looking for a gank on the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, I feel like Ember Spirit is a bit overrated though. I really do. I mean, he's good, but
I think it's more to do with people haven't figured out how to combat him properly yet, and that just comes with time. And I think once we progress into the next patch, people are going to actually be able to. He might receive a little bit of a nerf. People are going to see how to deal with him, and then he might see a bit of a drop in popularity.
I think it's mainly gonna be his spirits then, because his spirits, like, that's one thing good about him too. He has an early game nuke because of his spirits, but the downside to that is that they're also your escape. So you have to choose. Do you want to use them? Uh oh, faces forward now. Doesn't has a point in Chronosphere
He's
now.
in so much trouble.
Doesn't use it yet. Is gonna wait. Still gonna use Time Walk. Gets a kill on the slug, and the Darkseid's coming into it. They want to pursue this. They want to go for the Ogre Magi. Just get another kill, and it's looking rather grim for KA now. Ogre Magi dead. Shadow Demon dropping pretty low too. Dazzle just needs one shadow.
Oh, why did he come back?
Now Dazzle might actually die here. That's a good action from the Queen of Pain. Is she gonna use a scream? No. She's gonna use a scream and secure a kill, I think. But she chooses not to. Which I understand. I mean, it's only a Dazzle in the end. You want to use it on multiple targets if possible.
Yeah, but it's still, you know, in the end, with Queen of Pain at this stage, a kill is a kill, and any XP that Queen of Pain, the Quap, can get, and accelerate her farm and her XP gain, is going to be great, because Queen of Pain really is a snowball hero, and if she can't roam and gank and get some kills under her belt, her thing is her effectiveness is really going to drop off. Now, quick reminder: overlay. Did we change the overlay?
Oh no!
Come on, man.
So
You gotta
bad.
remember this.
Okay.
Killing spree. Own it.
Remind me, quicker, please.
My bad. I gotta make sure I do that at the very, very start. So these guys are going on each other to the bottom. Killing spree now for the Faceless Void, and that's 3 down on the side of Killem and BK and DKB Donkey King Bar looking quite strong at this early stage of the game.
I really need to pay attention to that. I keep forgetting. I'm so bad at that.
Ember Spirit just about to go down. Bottles up, puts on his shield, and oh, so close.
Okay,
Vanguard
it's
is
actually
up.
survival.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Vanguard's up on Bristleback. So that's 12-minute Vanguard, not doing too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Dazzle and Darkseer should be able to provide a lot of sustain for this creep wave and be able to hammer down on this tower just a little bit. Queen of Pain, though, moved in. And she
she's
could
going
take out
aggressive
both
now.
these guys.
She still has the scream. She's gonna use it on 2. It's gonna land on 2. They're gonna try to pick up the Dazzle. He has a lot of armor though. It's about to. No, it's not even about to wear up. It's gonna take a while to kill her. Now Faceless Void coming in. Has an ultimate. There's the Ice Blast. Is not gonna land. Bristleback now might be in trouble. Actually landed on the Bristleback. Has to run away now as quickly as possible. Might die. Now the Ogre Magi is here to assist them. They're gonna try to bring the Faceless Void down, but he's quite, well, hard to kill really. He's not tanky, but he's just really hard to kill.
He's also got a Mithril Hammer, so his damage is doing pretty decent at this stage in the game. I think. Do you think What is he going for with this Mithril Hammer?
Mjolnir, possibly? Oh,
Yeah?
you're not going DKB, I think.
No. Wouldn't be going Desolator.
Uh-oh,
Ulti
whoa!
coming
Nice!
out.
Chronosphere on 3 people. And there's the Ice Blast too, beautiful. Now, I think Bristleback's gonna die from this automatically.
Spree. Double kill.
Oh no, actually
No,
he's
he's just alive. Just.
barely. Oh, top lane meantime, Slug and Ember Spirit fighting it out 1v1. Ember Spirit seems to have the advantage though. He's gonna try to kill him off.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, he's gonna go real aggressive. But he's gonna get a kill on the Slug and is dominating. Oh no. Not looking good for KE.
He cops a lot of tower hits just to get back, and he went from, you know, almost full down to basically dead. So...
Stop looking, listen, mate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay.
Huh, there you go. The more you know.
Yeah.
So now this bottom tower is going to cop a beating from these guys, and everyone on the bottom. And Ember Spirit gets yet another kill on the Queen of Pain, and Ember Spirit's starting to get kind of scary at this point.
Has fallen.
Yeah.
And all the while, 200 gold in the pockets of everyone on the side of Donkey King Bar.
Radiant's top tower
Make that 400 gold.
The problem with Bristleback 2 as a hero is you need to kind of snowball. Because if you don't snowball, you're not going to be tanky enough to survive hits. You're not going to be able to get too many quill sprays off. Your quill sprays are going to deal max damage though because you level it by level 7. But still, I mean, you're not going to be as tanky. You're not going to be able to do as much. It's such a snowball hero, really.
Oh, absolutely. And if he doesn't get that snowball, his effectiveness in teamfights does drop off dramatically. So yeah, and Chrono coming out.
Ogre Magic walks into it actually. Now that this rupture coming, the wall also being dropped. And a Queen of Pain trying to make something happen. Instant lock. Is gonna use the Scream. Doesn't really achieve anything yet, but they're all dropping pretty low on the dire side. Now Dazzle dropping really low. Together with the Dark Seer, they're being pursued. In the meantime, the Faceless Void also being pursued by the Bristleback. But he's gonna teleport away to safety. As
Great
is the
juke
Dark
there.
Seer. And Dazzle's just casually gonna walk away. So in the end, nothing has been lost from KA's side. But on the DKB
Ancient
side...
Apparition drops on the side of
Ancient
Donkey King
Apparition
Bar.
dropped, yeah.
But Ember Spirit casually taking a tier 2 tower right now.
I think really what saved that fight for them was the Queen of Pain using her Scream. Because otherwise it would have been... It was going very one-sided, I feel. Then all of a sudden there was a Scream and... everything went well, pretty much. Because that was a good Chronosphere. He had 3 men in that. There was an Ice Blast on top of it. Then there was a wall. Everything looked fine, but still, they didn't seem to get anything out of it. So, well played from KA, I think. To be able to...
Yeah,
to
very
survive through
very
it.
good turnaround. And now Maelstrom is up and running on the Faceless Void. We'll have to see whether he finishes that off, goes a Hyperstone to finish off and go upgrade to Mjolnir, or if we're going to be seeing maybe something else come out before the Maelstrom is finished off.
Maelstrom is actually already finished on Faceless Void.
Oh, sorry, the Mjolnir finished
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
My bad.
Sorry. Oh. Whoa, wait, that was actually an Ember Spirit. I saw that right. Okay, he's going in on 2 supports. He almost killed him. Now the Ice Blast is coming. Is not gonna land. Ember Spirit is gonna get a kill on the Shadow Demon, however. He came from all the way up here to here. I saw a little light flash and all of a sudden see them dropping really, really low. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
And now Ember Spirit is ready and willing to jump out and go on this Queen of Pain if he wants to. The Chilling Touch has been thrown down by Ancient Apparition, and he wants to go in. I think one of the issues that needs to be nerfed with Ember Spirit is that Sleight of Fist should not hit units that are hidden by Fog of War. I mean,
Yeah.
if he can just click on an area and hit anyone, even if they're not visible,
tower has fallen.
I think that's a little bit OP.
Yeah, I agree. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I thought something happened there. Still, Bristleback and Doxy still fighting it off 1v1. It's pretty funny. They've constantly been doing that, and nothing really happened still in that lane. Oh, now Ogre comes to help. It's gonna try to kill him, but max movement speed. What can you do about it?
Backup is here.
Chronosphere. Oh, sorry. Threats interrupting you. What do you want to say?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, backup is here now. Ember Spirit coming in, and the Faceless Void, huge chrono. Oh my God, still manages to just miss out on Ember Spirit. Huge chrono. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, disruption finished up in the wall, and that is a 3-for-0 trade on the side of Donkey King Bar. So the fact that Faceless Void hit a chrono. Oh, now Ember Spirit is being gone on by the Slark. Don't know if he can survive this. Pops the wand.
If he can get killed, that would be pretty big, but nah.
Radiant's bottom tower
Slark
is under
doesn't have any farm, really. Like, if you look at it in comparison to the other heroes, he really doesn't have that much farm. He's fourth on the list. He's like, oh, not looking good. Like, the 3 top heroes are all on the dire side, and then is the Queen
3
of
from
Pain.
3rd from the bottom now.
Yeah.
Dazzle, now the poorest person on the side of Donkey King Bar now has more farm than Slark.
Yeah, it's depressing actually.
The Faceless Void, the Ember Spirit, and the Darkseer, huge amounts of farm, and they are topping the net worth chart. 7.3k for both Faceless Void and the Ember Spirit, 6.9k for the Darkseer.
Yep, and they're gonna get a free rush on here. There's nothing KE can really do to defend it. And this I think is gonna pick it up. Yeah, there he goes. He's the strongest really on their team, I feel, because like Faceless Void is good and all, but Ember Spirit really seems to be dishing out the damage currently. I think it's gonna change, especially now that Faceless Void has a Mjolnir. But I don't know. I really feel like you need a Mask of Madness on Faceless Void, solely because he has so many procs. Now Faceless Void being initiated upon is going to be able to just time lapse away from it. Time walk away from it.
Now we might actually see him be able to take down this Bristleback. He's getting kited a little bit. I think he needs to be a little bit careful. So catcher is on, but now, oh, huge crit. Now the damage coming out. Oh, great.
Oh,
Shallow Grave
what
coming out.
a
Now
vacuum.
3 down.
That
5-man
was
team
beautiful.
fight coming out. Killem is down. Killem is down, and GG already called for Killem, and that was before High Ground was even broken. Well
Yeah,
played
that
coming
was
out
a
from these
beautiful
guys, and that's
vacuum
going to
idea.
be does that mean KE is out of the competition?
I do believe they're actually out of this, yeah. So, yeah, DKB going through the losers brackets,
Radiant's
continuing.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh no, wait, are they getting to the...
It seems like the GG has been cancelled.
Holy shit.
Ah, oh.
Ownage.
Normally it should work. I haven't set up the lobby, so I have no clue why.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, there was something I was gonna talk about. I forgot
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, with the Mask of Madness, like Faceless Void will start to out damage Ember Spirit, but you know he needs a fair few more a couple more core items to be able to actually deal the damage. So Ember Spirit, he's got a Battle Fury and he's still dealing out the damage. So there's the final. There's the Ancient dropping down, and now after the loss with Donkey King Bar to the favorites' joy, they're still managing to stay in this match by defeating Killem. So Killem, unfortunately, is now eliminated from the tournament, and Donkey King Bar still survived for another match, and we'll have to see who they come up against as their next one to try and stay in this LAN tournament. The Dota 2 Championships held in Perth, Australia. It's an absolute pleasure to be cast.
Because they still stay in their low in the losers bracket, so they don't go back to the winners bracket. They stay in the losers bracket. So it's kind of like you lose one game, it's over. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh, for sure. They cannot drop another match, otherwise they'll be out. So, yeah, it is a lot of pressure, and they have to make sure that they continue to perform like they performed today, or just then. So a great Ember Spirit performance from from the carry, Brad G. And, having that Faceless Void backup with MY was really good. And you see, look at the assists with the Faceless Void. I mean, 12 assists and 12 kills for the Ember Spirit. Level 16, huge amount of XP, huge amount of farm. 680 XP per minute.
His current service is actually just spot on every time, pretty much. So, yeah.
Yeah. The Faceless Void had amazing accuracy with that. He caught in all the enemy heroes and just by a sliver missed out on the Ember Spirit. And so Ember Spirit was free to jump out and regen up a little bit. So yeah, really, really well played from MY on the Faceless Void. So I cannot wait for these guys' next match. So they're still in the losers bracket, as you said. If they drop another match, they cannot afford it. Otherwise, they'll be eliminated from this competition. So coming up next, we got. Do you know which match is coming up next, Dota?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I have to.
Cool. We'll have some more Dota coming your way. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you so much for joining us here at 4 States. And yeah, we got some more tunes coming your way as well. Some more Dota for here at the Dota 2 Championships in Perth, Australia.